Hello everyone and welcome back. Raj here. Today I'm going to play a little bit of DPO and they released a new mode called Mothership. Now I only tested it out a little bit, but essentially what it is each team has their own mothership and you have to defend it but also destroy your opponents. Now to keep it in these videos shorter, I'm going to keep it to 2 to 3 lives only, so if I die that many times, that's it. Alright. I'm also going to be discussing a little bit about some soon to be upcoming changes to my gameplay. Well, my recordings anyway. I am actually in the process of getting my webcam set up. Now, I say process because I was going to be using a camcorder. However, it seems like there might be a little bit more issues with using a camcorder than I am prepared to deal with. So, while it is really nice to use, I think I might end up just waiting until I get more going with that. Now, as you can see, this mode is actually pretty well the same as if you were to play some of the others, but I like it. It's not too bad. It's kind of like, was it Team Deathmatch? Whoa. But yeah, as far as my recordings go, I do have plans on changing that around a bit. I just don't know when the changes will come to place. I'm looking to maybe get some of this set up this weekend. Once this is more set up, it'll be more interesting. As you can see, I've gotten a little bit better at... Wow, okay. Our mothership was destroyed already. And here comes the big guys. Now see, I'm going to count this as one life already, so I'm only going to do it for a little bit longer. Because I didn't even get really much of a chance to show you the mothership. Those arena closers are lethal and accurate. Yeah, so the upcoming changes, it's going to be that I'm soon going to be having webcam set up for this. And then I'll be able to get into more of what I would like to do is... Whoa, didn't realize I was blue this time. I'll be getting more into what I would like to do with the game, well, games in general, and be able to actually broaden out my choices a bit better instead of just doing mostly tutorials, which I feel don't really need a huge amount of reaction to them visually. So once this is all set up, it'll be, uh, unfortunately for me, some horror games, which I am not very familiar with playing horror games. I've seen others play horror games, and I still jump out of my skin watching just other people play it. So it should be quite interesting to see myself actually play these games. But that is my soon-to-be upcoming changes to the channel. Once this actually happens, like I said, there's going to be more broadening of games. There's going to be a little bit better of quality going on. I'm going to be more into editing the videos shortly as well, because I'm starting to get a better grasp as to recording, what times to record, getting my schedule down. So my schedule is getting to be pretty well down. I just got to get more into the technology I do use for this, which won't be much longer before I actually set up Twitter, which I actually set it up before, but for some reason Twitter decided that it was a bot and they locked and closed out my account. So I'm going to have to reset that up. I mean, it's not their fault. I mean, I didn't really do much with it after I had set it up, so maybe that's more than likely why. But that is going to be the soon to be upcoming changes. So it's a little bit more changes to it, and I'm going to be looking to actually have an upload schedule, which is going to be one video per day as I work a full-time job already. So to make this my primary income is not actually a good idea for me in my current situations. But if it were to ever come to be, of course, I would take it in a heartbeat because I would love to entertain you guys out there and just have a ball doing what I would love to do and bring some good into the world and help you guys out in any fashion I can. But until that day, and if it were to arise, and if it doesn't arise, oh well, I'm doing this mostly for a hobby anyway, so it's just if I can do some good and help some people along the way and provide you with a few laughs, I am happy to do so. And it also helps me in many ways too, because it'll help me broaden my game range and kind of enjoy my games a little bit more than I normally do. But this is my future goals, future changes come soon to be, really. Um, so yeah, this weekend it is going to be, I would say, look for some of these changes to actually occur. Especially the webcam. Now, as far as games go, I can't fully say because those of you who are not familiar with the copyright laws and the fair use laws of the YouTube, not quite looking to violate any of these rules. So, I would like to broaden out some games, but of course I'm going to have to look into see what is and what is not okay first. As is right now, I'm actually waiting on a response from this one game that I had contacted a, quite a while ago, actually. I had actually sent them 2 emails asking them for permission to um, make a video on their game, but they actually never really said yes or no. So until I actually get some authorization of some sort from them, I would really rather not record their game because I just want to make sure it's okay with them before I actually do anything. Um, but if they were to actually say no, I'd be kind of shocked. Because my thought is, and my views on games and what is and what is not okay is the fact that, well, if you think about it, it's free advertisement for them. So for them to say no to somebody to play and show off their game seems a little strange, but I think the biggest thing is that a lot of the YouTube world is still kind of new to some of the gaming companies, especially the fact that so many people are actually starting to do it. So a lot of them are like, well, do we want to allow this? Do we not want to allow this? So, but the thing that a lot of game companies I think should try to keep in mind is while some people might be, displaying and showing off what these people are making, it's essentially doing that though too. It is displaying and showing off what they have made. So they would actually be getting more publicity and these games might actually get more sales if people were to be allowed to make these videos because a lot of people would be like, hey, that game looks like it's a lot of fun. I want to play this. And then as an end result, you got people buying the game. So, I mean, to me, it'd be kind of silly for them not to say okay, but I'm not them. I can't say for sure. I don't know what they're thinking. And there might be more to it than what I might think, but that's my opinion. But yeah, this is the Mothership game. Well, the Mothership mode for this game is essentially it's the same thing as like Team Deathmatch in some aspects if you think about it, because you have your teams And unlike the other one where you're just trying to be the team on top and like team deathmatch, you are actually here, you are just trying to defeat the other team's mothership. And yeah, now I am a little bit glitchy, but yet again, it is in the middle of the afternoon for me. Right now I'm recording, and that actually takes a huge chunk of it into it. Also, it seems like to be, for me, at least for the area I live in, I use wireless internet, which is off of the DSL. And DSL seems, at least in my area, seems to be heavily influenced by the weather around it. And whenever the weather is extremely hot, like it is today, it is hot and humid, it seems to really affect the capabilities that are offered within my internet. But this gives you a brief idea of what this mode is like. I think this is one of my favorite setups for a tank, the Pentatank. Wow. And as you can see, the mothership is extremely powerful. You do not want to get hit by those triangles. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hoped you got to see a brief little idea of what the Mothership mode is about. Really straightforward, really easy mode. As long as you have a decent team. I mean, if you don't have a decent team, it can be a really hard mode. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got to learn a little bit about the mode. If you'd like to see more of this mode in the future, please let me know. Personally, I don't think I'll be playing much of this mode, as it seems to be more of a hassle to me anyway. Whereas I'd rather play something like the team deathmatch, where you get to actually, it's more player versus instead of the, this part of the player versus enemy, which to me, the player versus enemy aspect seems to be a little bit overpowered. Alright. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you have any game recommendations you'd like to see me play in the future, please let me know. And also, keep in mind, there will soon be a webcam, so I will be able to bring you even more types, which are, reaction videos, whatever you would really like to see me play. Just let me know. I'll check it out. I'm probably going to start branching out a little bit more on Steam, seeing what I can and can't bring you guys. And until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like. And later, guys.